Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Indy.
Throwing on first down. Far. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And now it's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
Some whole shit, man.
So after the ready to kick this one off. This one
I'm sorry, bro. I forgot I was using the party with me.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Who you getting cheekies from, bro?
That sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think?
So I get cheekies, Mom.
Where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early.
Yes, cheekies. All the cheekies.
And he'll get it out a couple yards.
All the cheekies.
Field at the 48. 7 yards there and a first
okay.
down. First down, they run with Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense,
oh my God, bro.
Yeah, it starts with
really
fun. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Operating from the gun. Far. And that was going to be knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
It's not too often you see a holder putting that football down right on the midfield stripe. 60 yards, Charles, but a little bit too much to bite off there.
Yeah, it's good to show confidence in your kicker. That might have been just a little bit too much. Now, guarantee you, as you just noted, putting it down on the midfield stripe, the holder's thinking to himself, that's a long way. Probably not as confident as well.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep for Jennings. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Cowboys. Gary Jennings, his second touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Butker now to add the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
Hey, babe. It's kind of warm outside, actually, but there's a jacket he had on if you want to put a jacket on him.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
How long you gonna be gone?
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line.
Hell yeah, I'm putting drinks back in my room. I'm gonna put a drink back in the room. Fuck that, okay? I want some Mountain Dews. I don't know about Snapple, but give me some kind of juice. I guess get some of them big things of Hawaiian punches, actually. I want a green one, a blue one, and a...
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the last goal
get 3 of them, but make sure one's green, one's blue. I don't care.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position, the ball comes out, you know, there. Okay. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it was a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it, and even if he missed, confident in their defense that they could hold him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, you put your toys in there to carry your toys?
But I'm pretty sure Kurt's gonna give me some cash Friday.
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete. The linebacker, Miles Jack, able to knock that one away.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Off the play fake. Far. And he's got his target. That's more. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 43.
But we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw. Far. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Howard that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
That was pick 6, man.
On 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Howard. And he'll be
Oh my fucking face mask.
Certainly looked like it indeed.
Bro, why does Ben Edge face mask every fucking body he comes in contact with?
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face
It's fucking
mask.
stupid, bro.
Any part of it that's going to...
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially
This
when
Madden game, bro. They be trying to hold me, bro.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
He played me like a little bitch.
That go around, a 1st down as well.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that.
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this 1st half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on. Because when you haven't done it before,
Triple coverage.
it's not something that's
Fucked
part
up.
of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Looking for Campbell downfield. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball
What is it, buddy? You better go with mommy. Babe,
that little bit of panic that
you see some socks for him in there?
ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So
Hey!
2nd and long,
Hey!
we go to 3rd
They
and
were yelling at me
manageable.
for no reason.
Love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong run.
Travis Kelce, the 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Travis Kelce, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys, they push on in front further. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this 1st half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be.
Hey, somebody just texted you, babe.
Thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. To throw on 2nd down. Far. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off at the 39. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
Somebody texted you.
And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning through 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
For sure.
Things turn out for him.
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Yards. They take him down at the 26.
Dang, somebody else texted your ass.
2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease.
Babe, somebody else texted you.
Because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into
Somebody blowing you up today.
And spill the play.
Miss Popular? What did he say?
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Trubisky. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now a nice throw here right side.
Head around, Benders.
A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, far. He's got the hook up to Moore. The pickup there, 5 yards. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to
You ain't getting that. You ain't getting that. You good. You ain't getting that.
To make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series
going like that?
to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Are you taking all that with you?
This man, Robbie Anderson. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Boy got everything.
So the big
Oh, he put his toys in the...
1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Far. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Now left side on the swing pass. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Off play action. Far. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Demario Davis there on the stop.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On second down now. It's Cohen. Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Damn it, man.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman. And the pressure gets to him again. Tim Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Call it a loss of 18.
Wow.
4th down.
Wow.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Damn it. I knew you wanted to spin it eventually.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Looking for
I swear for ball.
this throw downfield incomplete. David Moore, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
All right, so we're gonna do this again. Donald, you gonna sack somebody?
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Far. And that's going to
Pass interference. What the fuck?
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
Back to throw. Far. He's going to go. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 14. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
From the 17, Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that when you're up 3 touchdowns, the last thing you want to do is hang one up there and put it in jeopardy and possibly get it intercepted. Got a nice lead. You should be able to protect it. But if you get careless with the football, look out.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
Now it's Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And this will be stopped at the 44.
I'm sick of my...
Good for 7 yards. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 44, Trubisky is going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Nigga had the help.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And this is caught.
Come on.
That with one hand. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
You're going by yourself as my bro.
I'm taking both the kids.
Where's your mom going if you're taking the kids?
So it's easier.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away.
It's going to take me longer than
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
I love you too, son.
Coach and his staff approach it. Will it be angry? Will it be quick?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. McManus on to kick this one off.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first.
Push off? There was no push off.
Draw play. Cohen. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag
holding,
on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
They came straight through, but untouched.
You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Aaron Donald in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Aaron Donald in there for sack number 22 on the year. That's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. On the return is Cohen. A great return there of 22 yards. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20.
Oh, he's get the fuck out of me, nigga. Oh, shit. But Jackie literally just left the damn food stamp card. Literally. You didn't see her pulling out?
No, she's still there.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the time, fam.
I say that nigga blocked that kick, though.
I don't want to be great, bro. I am, I know.
One circle, just sit there in the middle of the field.
I've been trying new shit really with this nigga.
He was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think.
Did you see that touchdown he had?
Incompletion here, 2nd and 10 from the 20.
No, he was mad about that, huh?
Trubisky will throw.
Oh.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete.
Damn it,
4
man.
yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
But I hate when man does this shit, bro. This shit happened to you? See, I was nice. I declined his penalty earlier. He probably gonna accept this hoe.
Oh, you. It's 26-2. Why wouldn't he not accept this?
Cause I was nice to him.
Oh, no, fuck out
Well, this ain't taking no luck, boy.
Not anymore.
But what throws me off?
Oh, he's throwing it.
Oh, that's real. What throws me off, bro, is they made a rule just for y'all. Cause last year y'all fucked up. Or no, y'all got fucked, really.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6.
He's checking. 22 jet bomber.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Justin Houston, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And now again. Out on him.
Boom all day.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll push the lead from 24 up to 27. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
Come on, let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Again, it's Howard. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go, set, 8, read.
Right there, 56. Let him know. Let him know. Watch safety green, watch safety
6-6, bullet high.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. And Howard stopped short. He didn't get there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Check it back. Check it back.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A run there on first down gets 3 up to the 28. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
60 outlaw. Go.
55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Over to man and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Far. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Back to throw. Far. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Far. And that will be incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here comes Cohen. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky. It's Kelsey on the ground. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence, because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Trubisky gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And that one results in 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other, and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Out of the gun, Trubisky toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Hey, that's good. Hey, ball. Hey, watch the ship.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky as his guys continue to pour it on. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit, being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them putting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
56. I got it.
Looking to throw. Far. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 16. Ball stays up. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And what a golden break here. This ball is going to be touchdown, but just outside of the red zone. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Cohen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. They try again with Cohen. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip,
What's good, G's? Is he still playing that Madden game or no?
I definitely was bitching about that shit on some host shit. The game's over though. I'm on the 2K. I can get that last seed, boy. I can get that. I just gotta be king. I can't lose the king.